Here's Jones. Park pickpocketing him, and now it's Oberton.
Oh, you're away the wrong way, baby. You're away the wrong way.
3 United players in support. Gabriel Oberton goes alone. Looks up to try and pick out Carrick. This will fall to Gibson. We know he can hit them from there, and so did Mancian. That's why he got across and blocked it for United corner.
Well, when he starts to run there, Oberton. Baby just runs into the middle of the box and crowds it out for him. He'll just try to set himself.
Gibson takes it short. Park is on hand. Gibson whips one in again. That one could have gone anywhere. It came off the head of Elakobi first. Bowley touched it last. Now Bebe has it. The tricks are out early on, and United have a throw deep in Wolves territory. He's one of a number of players for Wolves on 2 goals for the season so far. Stephen Fletcher, their top scorer, with 3. They've certainly not been prolific, and that's why they're in the position they're in the league. Second bottom. Here go United looking for an early goal here. Fabio's cross in, headed away by Moyokolo. Gabriel Oberton. Deflection could have taken it anywhere.
Yeah, does he think it hit him in the hand?
That's what the cry was.
Well, I think if it did, he didn't do nothing about it. He hits this well. It does hit him in the hand, but there's no intention. But it takes the steam out of the shot. Just kills the shot.
It's not been easy for Wolves so far this season. They haven't won in the league since the opening day. They haven't had any away wins this season. 2 games in the Carling Cup that they've won have both been at home. They've got a chance here to swing a ball in and cause some mischief in the United area. Fletcher saw the chance to hit the deck, and Hunt will take it. Berra and Moyokolo, the inevitable targets here. Plenty of height for the visiting side. Berra with the flick back towards Ebanks-Blake, and Amos will watch that over.
Oh, underneath it, Ebanks-Blake. It was too high for him. And it's headed back across the goal, but he can't get underneath it. Well, he did get underneath it, he can't get over it.
There's plenty of people in Old Trafford who would like to see the extra half hour of football, but I don't think you're one of them, Paddy.
No, finish the game in 90 minutes.
Bebe the target here, and to be fair, I'm not surprised he pulled out of that one with Elakobi charging at him. He's got the ball now though. Got a bit lucky with the cross. Makeda has it, tries to thread it through the bodies. NSC was alive to it though.
Yeah, I think he got it through the legs. Was Jarvis the one that went through his legs, but it went straight out the goalkeeper. He just goes straight to the goalkeeper.
Massive night for him tonight. First start for Manchester United. When you think of how far he's come in terms of distance and mentally and everything, his development in the last few weeks and months.
Oh, it's not a challenge. You might be careful, Fabio. A bit rash, that.
It's a ball through for Foley, who's got the right side of Ji-sung Park. Tricky cross for Amos as well, and Brown had to stoop to head it out.
Yeah, Hunt right behind him. He did well for it, get that ball into the box. It's a terrific cross, this. Wes Brown has to header it. Hunt right behind him.
Goalkeeper's nightmare, that kind of cross.
Yeah, it looked at one stage as if it was going to go out for a dead ball and stayed in.
Plenty forward for Wolves here. Oberton was up there, so was Moyokolo. Someone's just got to have the courage to have a go from distance. Ji-sung Park. Oberton's got a bit of space. Not anymore, he's closed down now. Gibson finds Fabio. Looks to take on Jarvis. Good battle, that one. Gibson to Carrick. And now Park. Carrick might have a go, you know. It's Michael Carrick.
Yeah, it's always rising. You hit it well enough, but it's always rising. Yeah, he's got a bit of room. Up and over.
Moyokolo putting up some physical resistance to the Italian. Fletcher to Hunt. Nice play from Carrick. Now it's Gibson. Urging Bebe to run forward.
Oh, that's not a good ball, Garden. That's a poor ball.
And in a way, the word poor sums up the first half as an entertaining spectacle. Not too much to shout about. No changes in personnel at the break. Let's hope for a bit of a change in the level of entertainment in this second half, though. Word of caution as we progress is that 5 of Wolves' last 6 League Cup games have gone to extra time. We have the possibility of that and penalties potentially tonight. Auberton.
This fella could set the game alight, do you know that?
Makeda through the middle. Here's Bebe. Jones trying to get the ball back. Bebe and Auberton combined. Now it's Gibson.
Can we get you in there somewhere, Darren, that you can have a strike at goal?
Maybe Carrick will instead.
Oh, good effort. Unexpected. Actually, by surprise. Plenty of power. But unfortunately, the first half over the bar.
Fletcher didn't mean that, but it worked for him. Now it's Jarvis taking on Johnny Evans. And still trying to find someone in the middle. Amos wasn't sure. Fletcher shoots it. Wide.
Yeah, it was good play by Jarvis to get the cross into the box, but the angle too much for Fletcher. It's a good cross into the box, this. But not enough players in there. He hits this first time, but it's a horrible angle.
Fabio's throw to Auberton. Berra at his back. Cheeky little ball to Makeda, who looks to curl one.
Oh, terrific effort. Terrific effort. Just can't keep it down. Yeah, this is a terrific effort. He's trying to bend it into the far corner. Just gets a little bit too much height on it. Okay, good effort there. The goalkeeper was waving bye-bye to that one, but too high.
Makeda underneath that one with Muyokolo. Bebe going straight for the jugular, caught in a sandwich and wins a free kick.
Certainly his range is about 35 yards out.
I don't think there's any doubt he's going for this one.
I'd like to be in the wall if this hits yet.
Case of ready, aim and fire. Oh, there we go.
The goalies did well. And so it comes off the goalie, but it didn't come far enough off him, did it? Stayed close to the goalkeeper.
Foley back to Hennessy. Thought about it first time and Kiko almost got in there. Well brought down by Gibson and Park. Here is the Korean. Auberton does well to keep his feet. Now he's all on his own in the corner.
Did well to get it there. Did very well. No wonder he gets a round of applause.
Space for Carrick. Time for Carrick. Picks out Jason Park. Surely.
Well, he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Went straight at the goalkeeper. That's the best bit of play from United tonight. Started by Auberton. Great ball through from Michael Carrick. Hits the goalie in the leg, but is round the post rather than between them. Brings the crowd to life.
Well, G will be disappointed with that one. Hennessy stretched out his long legs. And he's going to go for this one with his hands and does well.
Yeah, it was hanging in the air, that.
Bit more urgency in this game than we saw in the first half. First 10 minutes of the second half has finally brought a shot on target that's really caused trouble for a keeper.
It was the move in general.
Jarvis, jinking run from him. Players in the middle, decent pullback. Ebanks Blake could have gone
Good
anywhere.
save.
Hit
Good
Johnny
save.
Evans, I think.
But it hit, I thought the goalie saved that. You could be right. There's a break on here.
Auberton, Makeda's made the run. Auberton might just do this on his own. Well played. Bebe, chance to wind up for a shot perhaps. It's Bebe, and still, oh, it's off the line. Oh, the linesman's flag, it's gone in.
The goal.
Bebe bounces into life at Manchester United with a goal.
Well, I think it's taking the deflection off the fullback. Doesn't matter, it's going in, that's the important thing.
He is a happy boy. Now, did this go in?
Oh yes, yes, that's in.
Paddy Crowell gives it.
Yeah, well, I've not got, but that is in, surely. That is in.
First start for Manchester United. First goal for Manchester United. Certainly got a nick on the way through.
Well, the linesman's right in line with it. Oh, that's in.
Foley it was, who was desperate on the line to keep it out. Straight away the flag was raised and viciously waved. He announces his arrival at Old Trafford with a goal.
Well, you need to score again because there'll be a little argument over that.
Elakobi takes on Bebe for pace. Feeds Fletcher. Jarvis again on the run, and he'll get to this first. Ebanks, Blake and Hunt in the middle. It's Hunt! It's a great block from Fabio.
Good challenge, a good job he's not touched Hunt. Hunt's hit the ball and he's got the block in. That was one of them, you're closing your eyes thinking, don't touch him or you're in trouble. But he gets the last touch to the ball.
Jones with the corner. Amos couldn't get to it. Equaliser.
Well, he thinks he's fouled Amos. I think he slipped.
It's the big man, George Elakobi. I think he's a bit pleased, don't you?
Yeah, I think the goalie slips here more than anything. Yeah, that's a goal, all right.
Tell you what, when he runs at you and jumps in the air like that, there's no stopping him.
Well, she slips here, the goalkeeper.
Well, all of a sudden we've got a game.
Yeah, it's great reply, isn't it?
And the two players who've been duelling against each other on the far side of the pitch in this game so far, I found the score sheet. Bebe and Elakobi. Just out of your picture, United's three youngest substitutes are going through a vigorous warm-up, looking like maybe they might get involved. Here's Jarvis, who is well and truly involved in his second half. That's a dangerous ball. Hunt on the end of it!
Hits the top of the crossbar. That's great play by Jarvis to cut it back. United caught. And he cuts us back to the penalty spot. Clips the top of the crossbar. It's an escape for United, that. Ooh.
Well, Amos would have had absolutely no chance with that had it been on target. And Jarvis is causing trouble down there, as we predicted he might. Here's Gibson. Fabio forward to help out. And towards Overton, that'll drop to Park. Room for the shot if he fancies it. And he does!
Oh, he throws it past the far post. Bebe there as well, thinking, can I have it?
Gibson. Carrick. Straight to Berra.
That's a handball, that's a deliberate handball as well, referee.
Well, Mason plays the advantage. Here is Carrick, and now out to Bebe.
He'll take him on, will he?
Looks to play it for Makeda!
Oh, what a chance. It's a great ball in. Should have put that away.
And his little outburst under his breath tells you just that, I think.
Great ball in from Bebe, should have scored there.
Well, tonight's attendance announced at just over 46,000 here at Old Trafford. And most of those inside would like to see him, I'm sure, now. Evans with a header. Here is Gibson. And now Fabio. Park with a flick towards Makeda. Moyokolo got there first. Evans was muscled out of that by Ebanks Blake. Back to Fletcher.
That's another chance. That is a chance. Look away to the right to Didi.
Ji-sung Park looking for Makeda. First touch gave him a chance. Park might seize on it. Ji-sung Park. Second goal of the season, both in the Carling Cup. United back on top, and the smiles return at Old Trafford.
Well, I'm looking at Bebe on mark down the right-hand side and keep the mouth shut. I mean, he does extremely well here, Jason Park, and the important thing he does is the shot. It's a terrific effort. Comes back to him, terrific effort. What did I say? The more goals, I still think there'll be another goal. I don't think we're finished yet. Great strike.
He threaded the eye of the needle through 4 Wolves players there, 3 outfield and a goalkeeper.
Yeah, likes that, the manager. Well done, Jason Park. That'll do your confidence no harm.
Well done, G. Johnny Evans. Overton. Ji-sung Park. Makeda in the middle. Gibson hovering on the edge of the box. Overton needs help. Here is Gibson.
Oh, waiting him to smack it.
There he goes.
Oh, good effort. Goalie does well to hang on to that as well, coming off a slippery pitch.
A real bundle of talent as well. But it's not going to be one of the new players who's going to come on. It's one of the golden oldies, Gary Neville.
Like that from you.
He knows I mean him no harm. And he replaces Fabio.
Well, Johnny Evans and Fabio.
Fabio, who's gone off, and Gary Neville makes appearance number 601 for Manchester United.
I was wondering where Johnny Evans was walking to there, and obviously he's wanting to take a throw in.
Well, it looks like Johnny Evans will play at left back. Gary Neville's come on at right back, Smalling and Wes Brown in the heart of the United defence, and Johnny Evans will now have to keep Stephen Hunt quiet for the rest of the game. Fletcher. Hunt and Ebanks-Blake ahead of him now.
Big long legs of Smalling. What an asset they are.
Well, he's looked like he's enjoyed himself out there tonight. Aaron Gibson losing the ball though. Ebanks-Blake skillfully taking it away. Now it's Fletcher, flicked it through to Foley. Shot on the turn, goal. Suicide from United. Gifting Wolves possession and gifting them away back into the tie. Another twist and turn in the Carling Cup. 2-2.
Yeah, we're not finished with goals, I said earlier on. That's just one of those mistakes, but you've got to give it its good play. The little back flick from Fletcher. Is it Fletcher that back flicks it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, great little ball that. Goalie no chance. Yeah, the little back heel. Yeah, goalie no chance.
They've certainly picked things up in the second half as well, as have United. Jarvis is still causing trouble over there. Yeah. This time worrying Gary Neville.
Pace has been a problem.
Ebanks-Blake, he's got some room. Taking on Smalling, shooting and very nearly scoring.
Great effort. If he keeps it down, it's a goal. He's done exceptionally well, the quick feet. If he keeps this down, it's a goal, but he doesn't keep it down. Oh, that's not very far away, is it? Great effort. I'm saying if he keeps it down, it doesn't go over the bar. I thought it went over the bar, it didn't.
Marcus Bent spent last season at Middlesbrough and Queen's Park Rangers. 11 games, no goals. But here's the man Mick McCarthy has turned to. And United are also going to make a change. Scorer of the first goal, Bebe, has kicked his last ball in this game. Goal on his full debut though, and he's replaced by the man who can't help himself but score at the moment, Chicharito. Surely the script's written. Now, this could be interesting. Bent was miles offside, he's not now though. Fletcher's all free at the back post. If Bent can find him, maybe he doesn't need him. In the end he did.
Yeah, he's kicked it into the ground.
Jones to Jarvis and back again. Bent makes the run. Here's Hunt. Bent at the back post, he's going to make it, but Smalling saw it all the way. Gary Neville, urged forward by the Old Trafford fans.
Got that to play to somebody, good ball.
Chicharito, big gap here in the middle of the park for him to exploit. Looks for Overton and finds him. It's Gabriel Overton.
The angle just get too much for him. The angle get too much for him.
Lee Mason spotted a foul and Wolves can relieve the pressure on themselves.
Well, Park. Thought he was blocking Berra, but he just couldn't get up. The angle was too much there.
Tired legs of Elakobi there.
Too much of an angle to try and squeeze it past the goalkeeper.
Into the last 6 minutes. Fletcher and Brown battling. Neville forward for Auberton. Flick on by Chicharito. Great spring from him. Real chance here. Gabriel Auberton. Kiko Makeda in the middle. Auberton goes alone.
That's a chance. That's a chance. He's only got to hit the target. He's in there, Makeda, if he wants him as the option. He missed slices the kick altogether.
We saw plenty of late drama in the Carling Cup last season. Not least when United beat City. Still time for this one to be decided. Foley's cross in, Amos is there. Nice and simple. Now what's the distribution like?
Can we have one last run?
Well, there might be time for a few more. Although not too many stoppages in this game. Gibson. Chicharito, chance to win it! Oh, calmness personified!
Fantastic.
Winner!
Fantastic. Fantastic. You think he's going to hit it with his right foot? Did you think he was going to hit it? I did.
Well, it's a shame he panics in front of goal, isn't it?
That kid's confidence must be sky high. Ah, this is great. Look at that. There's calmness. Goalie's a bit unfortunate. He gets a hand to it. He's done it again. There's coolness. Coolness for you. 4 minutes of added 10.
Yeah, well, that's a shame, isn't it? We'd be quite happy to just go home now.
Well, everybody on that bench delighted for him.
When he came on, we said, was the script written? Clearly it was. Brown's headed to Gibson. Foley tackled by Makeda. That'll do. That will do nicely. Awful first half, fantastic second half, and a wonderful goal to win the game as well.